sacrifice, that's the code we found. Smokey is the late one, still shutting it down. Grand line bound, feel the baseline pound. Thorns in my side, but I don't back down. Summers you need your ass kicked, that's the sound. Smokey is the late one, but I'm here right now, yeah. Yeah, I'm here right now, yeah. Grand line bound, I was raised by the
Grand Line Bound, One Piece, chapter 1174. Apologies for being late. Apologies for being great. Nah, I'm just kidding about that last part. But, yeah, I'm steadily working on this Enies Lobby arc review, so, I'm cooking. So apologies for all my, chapter review watchers. Let's get it. The cover page shows Gold D. Roger with a T-Rex. He's feeding it meat. Pause.
Oh my head game is crazy. Like you
Pause that.
Hey,
That's crazy.
But yeah, Roger straight up thinks this little nigga is a fucking Pokemon or some shit. And also check out the drippy Akatsuki style cloud pants that Roger is rocking, man. I'm vibing with it, man. I'm vibing with it all. But let's get to the chapter, man. The chapter starts off by showing the aftermath of what happened when dumbass Summers knocked that Mura monster away, and it landed on the escape boat. Not only did the falling Muma destroy the ship that the Knights were planning on using, it also destroyed the sea clouds underneath it, leaving a gaping hole, pause, leading down to the underworld, pause. But with all that being said, Gunko's arrow effect is still in effect. The children will walk off the edge and fall to their deaths below. These little niggas are gonna get sent to the upper room.
For what? That upper room, nigga. The upper room with Jesus.
The upper room. Now Summers tries to contact Gunko and tell her to stop the arrow so they can figure out a new strategy. But he remembers that Emu is currently controlling her. So that's not a fucking option. You're not just gonna convince her to do anything. The parents of the children reach them and they try to destroy the arrows, but none of their weapons work, of course. With Summers even adding that if destroying it was that easy, he would have done it already. And just then, a fucked up idea enters Summers' head. Since the parents of these children are unable to get within arm's length due to his thorns, they will be forced to watch them all fall to their deaths, which he finds very amusing and entertaining. Look at this fucking psychopath right here, man. Like, I don't know whether to be repulsed by him or to appreciate him as a character. Maybe both.
Is it too much to ask for both?
If you hate a character, and that character is supposed to be hated, or they're supposed to be annoying, then they're essentially a well-written character. And Summers right here, this motherfucker embodies exactly that, man. I swear to God. Ah, shit. It's just like, I see him, I just want to fucking punch him right in the mouth, man. Great character, man. Great character. But I digress. Now, Summers says that the fault will solely be to blame on Emu for controlling Gunko, which pleases him even more. He says that even if these children die, they could just grab some more. He's like, man, they're just fucking children after all. Oh, Summers, you're a fucking slime bag, bro. Slimy bastard, you. Now, Summers addresses the children and their parents, and he informs them that instead of being taken to marry Jean...
I am your waiter for this evening. My name is Jean-Luc de la Pierre-Renante, but you may call me Jean.
Bonjour, Jean.
Oh, look at you.
They will all march to their demise. Plan B. Now, hearing this, Oimo tries to save his grandson, but gets stabbed by the thorns, thereby cementing that they could do nothing to save them. You tried, Oi. You tried, man. Now, of course, Summers is enjoying every bit of it. Bro is having a grand old fucking time. As the children reach the end, several of them start crying, and they believe that this is punishment for doing bad things. Cologne, in particular, thinks back to when he took someone's toy because he beat him in a duel, only to get punished by Ripley. She would tell him to be gentler to those weaker than him. And I'm like, nah, fuck that. He challenged you to a duel, you take his shit, little nigga. You take his shit, nigga. But it doesn't stop him from lamenting and yelling out that he will not be bad anymore. And he starts crying for his mom. I'm like, fuck, man, this shit got me. Don't cry, little guy. This part of the chapter got me, man. I'm like, fuck, this is fucked up. Because we see other children having the same type of memories. They're just children trying to reconcile the fact that they're about to fucking splat hundreds of feet below them. You know what I mean? Ripley then appears in front of Colon and hugs him, getting impaled in the process. That's how you get me, man. That's how you get me to tear up. You show a parent being a good parent. You show a parent sacrificing everything they have for their child. That shit gets me, man. That's why Rox was so endearing, and that's why all these parents are so endearing. But to add more emotion to this fucking moment right here, Colon begs her to run away, otherwise she will die too. But you already know Ripley don't give a fuck. She accepts that she's gonna go with her son. What great parent wouldn't go with their child, you know? Maybe Summers if he had a child. Now, as both of them fall off, the other parents embrace their children, despite the pain of getting impaled and falling off too. Before Ranja falls off, she is praised for how brave she was earlier by her father, while Aang shows up to hug her student Johanna, who she sees as her daughter. I'm like, fuck, man. You're really trying to make me tear up, Oda. The fuck, man? I'm gonna cry or three right now. Like even Road is starting to grow on me a little bit, because even he arrives to save his brother. He even hugs him. You know, even though him and his brother don't really have the best of relationships, you know, his brother was always embarrassed by Road's hobbies. And to be frank, Road should be embarrassed by his hobbies, but regardless, love is love, baby. Love is love. Now, once everyone falls over, Summers continues to laugh at the pathetic sight of these parents trying and failing to save their children. However, the children and their parents end up falling on something large. Turns out that they landed on Loki in his transformed state. We also see Luffy, who's in his Gear 5th form, and he's riding Loki. Loki tells everybody to get the fuck off his back once he's up on the Sun World because it will distract him from beating ass. Luffy tells everybody that's a good thing that they managed to catch everyone as they were passing by. But Loki states that he's a destroyer, not a savior. Ooh, and when I read this shit, I knew people's ears perked up about the savior Nika, the destroyer, and the one that will bring laughter. I was like, oh shit, there's gonna be some theories that are gonna get cooked up just from this line alone. Who knows though, who knows? Summers then notices that it's snowing and thundering, and all of Elbaf feels a shaking rhythm. Ja Rule says that the strange weather foreshadows the sun god's appearance. Sure enough, emerging from below to a horrified Summers and a perplexed Emu is Loki, with Luffy and Ragnar atop of his head. Loki starts fucking up Killingham's Moombas for not subscribing to Grand Line Bound. Serves you guys fucking right, man. There's enough of you guys to get me to where I need to get.
Grand line bound, yeah, we sailing right now. Loki in the shadows with a thorned up crown. Parents and sacrifice, that's the code we found. Smokey is the lake, one still shutting it down. Grand line bound, feel the baseline pound. Thorns in my side, but I don't back down. Summers you need your ass kicked, that's the sound. Smokey is the late one, but I'm here right now, yeah.